Hey guys, it's Denver, and here are some Stardew Valley horse mods to give your plain old horse a new look. If you're interested in any of these, you can click the links in the description below, and if you're new to the channel, welcome, and thank you for subscribing. Let's begin. Because I got asked 100 times about it in one of my other videos, the first up is the bear. This isn't the flashiest horse mod, but definitely one of my favorite. Also, the riding looks surprisingly smooth on it for how much larger it is than the regular horse. Next is the red elk. You can get this with or without antlers. And if you don't want the elk, there are also deer you can use instead. Here's the pink deer. And here's the brown deer. Ever wanted to ride a fat pony around? No? Oh, well, hopefully now you do. This fat pony will shed a few pounds with you riding it around town. Speaking of ponies, anybody like My Little Ponies? You can now choose from 6 different ponies. Rainbow Dash just happens to be my favorite. Disclaimer, I am not a brony, but someday I hope to be. Alright, enough ponies, let's check out some real rides. First, ride back to your childhood on an awesome red bike. Not manly enough for you? Well, neither is this moped. Here we go, that's better. In the same mod as the motorcycle, you can choose to ride the Headless Horse also. Spooky. But not as spooky as the Skeletal Undead Horse. But for the spookiest of all, please divert your eyes if you are easily scared. This is the aptly named Spooky Ghost Horse. If this is all too scary for you, here, have a pink unicorn. Isn't it beautiful? But not as beautiful as the Deathicorn. But it is pretty. If you do like the regular horse and want something that's close but a bit more unique looking, check out the Norwegian Fjord horse. Or the Dapple gray horse. Both of these come either with or without saddles. Or this horse, based on the actual Cleo horse, but comes only in black with some well-placed white spots. If you like the black horses but also want to add some color, check out the Flame Horses collection. This one is the Nitro, but there are also Aqua, Fire, Iridium, and Lightning skins. Creepy Cat, who made the mod, is also taking suggestions if you want a different color. You can also just have a regular old black flame horse. Maybe you still don't want anything that looks like a horse. Maybe you want to be a witch and ride around on a broomstick. Maybe you think you can tame a Velociraptor and scare the people of Jurassic Valley with it. There's a brown one too. Perhaps a Velociraptor is too much to handle. How about riding an eggplant around all day? Think you can handle it? Sorry, this is getting a little weird, but also not weird enough. Maybe Leah and Abigail make good wives, but maybe they make even better centaurs. Yes, ride Leah and Abigail around all day. Just make sure you say hello to the real ones too, to remind them what will be their fate if they cross you. I'm good friends with the wizard. Maybe you've been playing too much Stardew Valley and need a reminder that other good games still exist. Well, if you are a Final Fantasy fan, just make sure to ride the Chocobo. Unfortunately, it only comes in one color, but fortunately, it is the classic color that we are all used to seeing. I'm sure you could dive into the sprite and easily mess around with the colors. Fans of Skyrim will love that they can now ride Arvak from the Dawnguard expansion. The in-game sprite actually looks pretty similar to the real Arvak. Too bad there isn't a Shadowmere mod. We can't talk about other video games without talking about Pokemon, of course. Meganium looks great and is actually part of an entire Pokemon pack that replaces almost every animal and even can give Team Rocket clothes to townspeople. Krobus apparently even gets in on the action. How about a horse mod from our favorite video game though? You can now ride Junimos. Just hop on top of these little guys and they'll carry you around like a king or a queen. If you guys wanted some heavy machinery to drive around, you have a few options. You might have seen me riding a tank around once or twice before. In this tank mod, you can choose between the Panzer III tank or the green Soviet T-34. One thing I didn't do here is also install the character sprite so that my legs didn't dangle off the side of the tank like I'm still riding a horse. The character sprite is easy enough to install and makes riding look much better. If tanks on a farm are a bit much, why not choose something more farm related? This tractor comes in blue or green and will make you feel like a real farmer. Unfortunately, you will still sound like a horse galloping around town, but it's the looks that count, right? Now you can sing songs about your wife leaving you and drinking beer on Friday nights on a dirt road in style. Add in jeans and trucks and you will be famous in Stardew Valley in no time. If you are a fan of Norse mythology, be sure to try out Sleipnir. This is Odin's legendary horse and, fun fact, it has 8 legs. In-game the legs actually seem to move well, but I don't know if I can count all 8. Which mods do you like best so far? Comment below on the ones you want to try first. These last few are not too flashy, but are some of my favorite to use. First, similar to the Cleo horse, this is the American paint horse, and it is not flashy, it's not special or anything like that, just a really well-designed skin. Brown and white are the only colors it comes in, and I personally wouldn't have it any other way. This horse captures one of the pinnacles of Stardew Valley, and that is Iridium Ore. The regular horse was redone using some of the purples and neon colors that make Iridium Ore so eye-catching. For our last horse mod in my personal favorite collection, we have the Carrier Dragons mod. You get 4 options of black, blue, red, and white to choose from, as well as saddle or no saddle for each dragon. You can also get Pegasus in the Dragon Collection. You can get Pegasus in black, Hercules, your regular horse with wings, or white, which is just like the Hercules one but with the white mane. Since you will most likely be riding your new horse or raptor or eggplant or whatever else around town, check out the horse-friendly town mod. We all get a little annoyed by those areas where our horse can't fit through, so we turn around, we go a different way, or drop our horse off for the time being. This mod fixes that and lets you and your horse go most places together. There are still areas that you won't be able to get through, like on the path near the cemetery, which is still blocked off for some reason, but it is definitely nice being able to get by the mayor's house on the outside, through Jody's yard, and especially between the cliff and the river. The best part about this mod is that I don't even hardly notice it changed anything. One last thing I wanted to show you guys before you go, to help you control your horse, is the horse whistle mod. If you guys ever played Harvest Moon, you have a designated button to whistle for your animals, especially your horse to follow. Well, this takes it a notch higher and actually teleports your horse to you. Yes, you might consider it cheating, and I wouldn't suggest anybody try this mod unless they have made a full playthrough. This is best for when you have not much else left to do in Stardew Valley and want to get rid of some of those minor annoyances. So that's it, guys. That is 31 horse mods and horse mod collections for you to try out. I figure you guys will definitely ask, so I put a link in the description to a video I threw together explaining how to install any animal or skin type mods. Thank you guys for picking this video out to watch, and if you're still watching, leave me a comment below and tell me what you liked and what made you stick around. Oh, also come check out my stream on Saturday nights, guys. I start at about 8 o'clock Eastern time here in the United States, so if you want to drop by, sometimes we do some game giveaways, do a couple of polls and raffles and fun little mini games and stuff like that in the chat. So if you guys want to come check it out and check me out live, that'll be the time to do it. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.